Hello, Taurus. I'm really excited to launch this new channel, the Healing Vibes Tarot. And I'm grateful for all you guys who wanted to tune in to catch this healing vibration tarot here at the Healing Vibes, you know. So I'm so excited about starting this channel. I have been reading tarot for about 5, almost 6 years, and I said I'm going to do another channel, and I'm going to bring some new decks, and I'm going to really get in deep and dive in deep into what messages and synchronicities that Spirit has for us, for the collective. For Taurus, this happens to be the Taurus reading. So if you are a Taurus, or you're cross-watching, or you have your sun, moon, or rising in it, then this is the reading for you. This is going to go very in-depth. We're doing the Big 10, and the Big 10 is going to consist of the synchronicities with the numerology, colors, the animal spirit crystals, affirmations, angels, and also the angel cards, and also the herbs. Okay? So, and the moon too. So that's 10 different decks, 10 different vibes. We're going to see the synchronicities. We're going to see what the messages that Spirit has for the collective, what to be looking out for. So I'm very grateful that you guys tuned in, and I just want to jump right into it. Okay, and the Two of Cups came out. So I feel like this is a great networking opportunity for some reason. But anyway, I'm going to go deep into this, Taurus. Let's go ahead and get what Spirit wants to say. I have these flipped out, but I just want to, for my Taurus out there, Spirit, for the highest good of all involved, what messages do you have for the collective? Okay, it's ready. Let's go. I saw that coming out too. Let's scoot this over some. Okay, this is a really great reading I see so far. Let's just get into what is going on. What healing messages do we have for our Tauruses? So I see that this situation has a lot to do with emotional maturity, just really being balanced with your emotions, really in control of your emotions, really not afraid to even wear your heart on your sleeve, because you know that it's healthy for you in a sense. I see this snake wrapped around this guy's leg, and I just want to think about how comfortable he is. This might be an octopus, as a matter of fact, and it's his let me show you guys the card. That octopus has that leg, you know, wrapped around this king's leg. And I feel like the king is like so unbothered and undisturbed. It's just, he's so in tune with his emotions. He's so in tune with the water, with the ocean creatures. That one is just wrapped around his leg like a little pet. So that just lets me know that someone who's very in control and very comfortable with exploring their emotions. And also, you know, people may know that about you, and they may love to talk to you, and maybe love to learn from you in certain aspects, as far as emotionally how you handle things, or what would you do in this situation, or how do you feel about this, what is your take, what is your opinion. I feel like you're a person that people come to want to know, you know, emotionally how to feel, how to be, because they respect your wisdom and your emotional maturity, where you're at emotionally. They really respect it. Okay, so And then what covers that is, it's like you go after your heart, you go after the things that you want to do. Like, that's what covers this emotional maturity. You have this way about you, and that's it. And even if it has something to do with healing your emotional child or your emotional stuff, I'm sorry, did I say emotional child? I meant to say your emotional self. If we're talking about even healing your emotional self, we can also say that, you know, what heals it is you going after what you believe in, taking a stand in something, going after it, fighting for a right, really going after and taking action on the things that you believe in. And I think that's what makes you that gives you the emotional maturity, because you kind of leave no space or opportunity for something you to regret, or for you to say, I didn't get a chance to do this, or I didn't get a chance to do that. Like, you go after everything, and that's what helps you sleep at night, like knowing that you felt everything you could feel, do everything that you could have did for the situation. So yeah, I feel like that's what covers this emotional maturity. You actually following your heart and dreams. It's very therapeutic for you to not hold back and just do the things that you want to do. It's a good way for you to express yourself. So that is what is that's what you like to do. That is how you're able to manifest this awesome emotional maturity. I do see that what needs to be healed, what could be really could be thrown into the mix when you're going after the what you want to do, is just to be creative. You know, just know that you can create, know that you can do whatever you want to do. It's one thing to always change the mood to go after what you want, but what are you really creating? What are you really manifesting? I think that is a key thing to really manifest. Knowing how to sow seeds correctly. That's the biggest thing that needs to be healed, because emotionally you're there, you're motivated, you can tangibly want to get up and fight for a cause. So now it's all about really creating and really knowing your power and using it to create, using it to be tangible, you know, using it to manifest, seeing the results. It's like baking a cake, or it's like planting a seed, but just making sure that you have all the right ingredients in order for this creation to flourish. Okay, so I do see what's crowning you is you really are a giver. Okay, you give. Not only are you giving emotionally to people, but I feel like you could be giving them to them financially, spiritually. I feel like, you know, you have wisdom to give people. I don't know why wisdom is coming up, but I feel like you teach, like you give and you teach. Something about you teaching and giving, like, for some reason, is standing out. So I say that is what's covering you. You know, you have this spirit of giving and giving and giving. And you know what? Another thing is, maybe you should nurture yourself too, you know, because this card, if you're this giving, you know, to these people, and you're this King of Cups, and you're this person above you that's giving, then I also see that when the Empress crosses you, that means that you're not taking care of yourself. So you might want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Not only are you creating, but you are taking care of yourself so you can create too. So I want it, because I see this other giving card that's ahead of you, and with this being, you know, the forefront, and then the King of Cups being the theme, then that's letting me know that you're a person that gives a lot. Okay, financially, emotionally, mentally. So I just want you to be very careful on making sure that you're giving to yourself. Giving to yourself is a key. And oh my gosh, okay, so yes, you're planting the seeds. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this card at the bottom, and I just knew that this has something to do with planting seeds or nurture, because you have the Empress crossing. Okay, so you're giving and you're planting seeds. You're giving and you're planting seeds. And I feel like maybe you're not manifesting as quick as you want. So that's what is this. There's this blocking here with the Empress, and the Empress is all about having everything that they planted. So maybe you need to be a little patient, or maybe you need to believe in yourself that every seed that you're going to plant is going to come into fruition, because you have all the right ingredients. You're planting the seeds, you're giving. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, definitely that you need to just definitely work on your feminine side. Work on your manifesting your feminine energy. Work on your feminine energy. I feel like strong. That's something that needs to take place in here because you're giving so much. You want to take the time to be able to pamper yourself, take care of yourself, and be there for yourself. Okay, so I feel like you made a decision just recently. And this decision that you made recently really just brought in a lot of love, brought in a great happy home, a good family. Like, I feel like your choices and decisions that you have made recently have brought onto you this really beautiful happy home, happy life, happy family life. Like, you really made a good decision into something that is really created this harmony, this union with you and someone in a family. So this is like a move, or this is like a union, some people being brought together, man and woman, or however, I don't know your sexual gender or what you prefer, but you know what I mean. It brought into a union, a bond with somebody, a closeness together. Okay, but yeah, okay, so again, like, I feel like you feel still like you're the victim. You still feel hurt and wounded by something and someone. And or maybe it just could be you in your head about everything that you're doing. You're doing a lot of people, you know, you got this good emotional energy. You have this energy to want to go do. You're a giver. You're planting seeds. You're making decisions that's involving relationships. And yet you still feel unsatisfied. You still feel unfulfilled. You still feel like something's missing, and you really should just take a step back and just be there, grateful for the things that you do have and the things that are here to come. So yes. Oh my gosh. And this, what did I just say? So exactly, and this card confirms what I just said. And this is, and we're just on the first spread yet. This is going to get deep. So if you're loving this reading, just continue to come on, because it's going to get deeper and deeper. So again, you're feeling, people around you sense that you're ungrateful too. They feel like you're not satisfied. To say the very least. I don't want to say ungrateful, but when we see this card, even I let my daughter see the card, and she's like, "That's ungrateful." And like this card, just look at it. And I hate to say ungrateful, because I hate when someone's telling me, "Oh, you're ungrateful." But sometimes you're so wrapped up in your own emotions, your own failures or something like that, your own things that could have happened that didn't happen, because you're such an emotional being. You're such a person that is so much in control of your emotions. A large part of yourself really analyzes things, I want to say. So I feel like you're still thinking about other things. That's how I feel on this one. You're still thinking about other things, and you're still really not focused on something that maybe could be potential for you, or something that could be satisfying for you, because you're just focused on some other emotional aspects. And I feel like it's something that did not work, something that you didn't get the total satisfaction on. Instead of being satisfied with the three other things that you have could be satisfied on, or it's just how do I put this? Just a certain type of satisfaction is what this person is looking for, but he seems to not have it. So that's how the people see you. People see that in you. So I told you how you feel like you're not satisfied, or that, you know, you're kind of like the victim, or something's like not right. Like you have all these good things, but still there's something missing. And the people around you can totally feel that with you, you know, even though that you're this whole person, this giver, and this person, they can still sense that something is wrong. And I don't know if this is involving children, but maybe I don't know if you're trying to get pregnant, and maybe that could be an issue or some sort of nature of trying to get pregnant. Trying to get pregnant could be a problem, or something of that nature. So how you feel is like you're up for this new adventure. You're ready for this new adventure. You're ready for these new chapters, even though you're worried about not being excited about it. I think you see all these good things coming before you, but then you're kind of noticing something is wrong because you're not as excited about it or as happy about it. You're like, I could be happy, but I'm not going to be happy because there's something that I want that I'm not able to get at this moment. And then I know that, and then you want to feel, you hope to feel different. You hope to feel excited. You hope to feel ready for these changes and all these things to happen. So I feel like that's where you're at, you know. And then for the conclusion, we got the Prince of Wands at the conclusion. So I definitely see you're just going to be taking more action. Taking more action. And you know what? I feel so silly because I forgot to light my candle. So let's light the candle, you guys. I already put some intent on that candle. There we go. Now we're really in the spirit. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be taking some action in regards to maybe the things that I'm telling you in this reading. Really, I feel like, you know, maybe you feel like there's going to be a way that you can be satisfied. But I'm going to continue to read from the other deck. Let me see. Let me get some clarity on the Princess Wands. What are we going to be more passionate about? Oh, you're going to be more passionate about your spirituality. You're going to be more passionate about getting more messages. Wow. It's going to be, that's what's missing. That's the thing that's missing, okay? It's the spirituality. And that's what it is. And maybe that's what's stopping the manifestation because you're not being spiritual with it. You have all the right ingredients except for your magic. You left your magic out. So make sure you put all your magic, stay spiritual, just fill that void, that the thing that you feel like is missing. It's your spirituality. Why I say that? Let me get this card up. Oops, this card up here. We have the High Priestess. I said, what are you going to be taking action on? What does she need to take action, or he or she need to take action on? And that was because you have the Prince of Wands as your conclusion. So what you're taking action on is this High Priestess. And that's someone being spiritual, someone who knows what they're doing, somebody who it can manifest, who's emotionally secure, who knows how to make the right choices and decisions, knows what to look at, knows what to throw away, that type of person. And they're going to be so strong in it. You're going to be so strong in it. Wow. You know good darn well the things that you're about to take action in, okay? Whatever I said, you're about to take action on some things, and you probably heard it on the top of your head. Those things. There's going to be a lot of choices and decisions that you're going to need to make, probably in regards to how to be spiritual, what you want to do. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. I see some beautiful cards. So you got the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to be very stable coming up. There's going to be some stability there. There's going to be some things that you're holding on to, so some tangible things. So maybe you'll be able to see some of the results from these things these seeds that you planted. I do see that you're going to be happy. That is going to be the beautiful family life that you want. Emotionally, you and your loved ones are going to feel good and happy. I do see you for being excited and having love again. You being probably very patient with yourself and learning and really just getting back into you and really obtaining this new love, this new joy, this new peace. And then I just see people are really admiring you and really admiring the things that you've accomplished. And you really feeling like you got the respect that you needed. You really getting that respect that you need. Okay. That was cool. So let's get into some other aspects of this reading. Shall we go in deeper? Let's go in deeper, guys. Let's see what the bottom deck energy was for this pile. Oh, gosh. I still feel like you're going to be a little bit worried about some things. About partnerships, but don't be worried, okay? Like I just told you, everything's going to be good. And just because what I just told you, everything's going to be good, no, I'm telling you that the whole reading itself has nothing but the key thing was to basically nurture yourself so you can manifest. And once you start nurturing yourself, you'll be able to be more spiritually in tune, and you'll be able to make the right decisions, and then you won't worry as much. And then you'll know, you'll have your intuition, you'll have your clarity. You'll know who to work with, who not to work with, what to do and what not to do. You will know that because you're building on your spirituality, and then you have a higher self that will lead you. All right, let's check out the moon for my Taurus. Wow, that just popped out. I didn't even get a chance to shuffle the deck. Adjustments are required. Ooh, they popping out, huh? Adjustments are required. So in order for you to take care of yourself and put yourself first, and because you're in this giving mood. You're in this giving mood that everybody needs you, and you're their rock, you're there for them emotionally. So you're gonna have to make adjustments where you're gonna have to start telling people no, so you can get in tune with yourself. It's really time for self, so you can build that intuition up. Adjustments are required. Those are the adjustments that need to be required. Is really, really, really making the time to build yourself, build your intuition, build you who you want to be, because you are that person. But you're giving so much to everyone else. You got to take the time to give it to you too. Be bold and make the first move. Be bold and make the first move. So then that means whatever it is, if it's a business accomplishments or whatever it is that you're trying to do, you make the first move. Just know that it will happen. Know that you can manifest. Make the first move. And surrender it to the divine. Wow. And it's almost contradictory, but it's in a sense, because it's saying surrender it to the divine. Be bold, make the first move, and adjustments are required. We knew that adjustments were required because this is gonna take more effort for yourself. So when it says surrender to the divine, that's like having faith that you know that everything is gonna be all right. So when you make your first move, if you surrender it to the divine, whatever worries that you have of who if it's concerning people and relationships. And like not I'm talking about just loving relationships. I'm talking about like business partnerships and things of that nature. You're gonna have to be bold, surrender to the divine, as in do not worry about the things, the outcome of the things. Just know that the divine is leading you. And that's why I say it's going to be important for you to get your spirit, because it's going to take the worry away. You're going to be able, that's surrendering it to spirit. Once you get into your divine self, you're surrendering all your worries, all your problems, everything. You know that that's not a factor. I'm a manifester, and I can manifest anything that I want. Period. There's nothing else to that. So that's surrendering it to the divine, and that is making the adjustments, as in building the spirituality. And then, boom, be bold and make the first move. Yes, because I feel like you have so much to give, or spirit wants to give you something as well, too. So you're going to have to get with spirit on that. So can I get one of these? Just feel like doing this, because numbers that we have for you today. What number do we have for our Tauruses? Time out. I got that for my Pisces group too. Let's see if I have any more. Forgiveness. Parenting. Perseverance. Surrender. Parenting. Again, you need to take the time out. Like maybe that's what it is, that you're giving so much. Maybe you're giving a lot to your children, to people around you, to your children. You really need to surrender stop giving so much and let these kids live, and you live your life. Like, you have to surrender your worries to spirit, because you're overly doing it. You're overly doing it because you're not surrendering it. So if you can surrender this, you can move forward. You know what I mean? But if not, you're going to be working yourself to the point where you're not taking care of yourself. Really preserve yourself, you know, really preserve yourself. I see preservance. And it says forgiveness. So it's something that needs to be forgiven in this situation. And maybe that is why you're overly parenting, overly doing this, overly doing it, and you're forgetting about yourself, and you're not surrendering it because there's something that you need to forgive. Someone, something that you believe something to be, or the past, somebody hurt you, someone's father did. I don't know the dynamics of the situation, but it could be someone hurt you and it makes you be a certain way now. So you have to forgive in order to be able to surrender this situation. And you know what that is. I don't know you, and this is for the collective. So if this message is reaching someone, so if this message resonates for you, if you know, if not, if you want to book a personal reading and we can get more in depth, my information will be on the bottom of this reading. Okay, let's move forward. Let's get your crystal. And I love crystals. I'm a crystal fan. So you guys gonna have to know, like, if you're on this channel, you're gonna have to know I am all for the crystals. I love my nails and crystals. I love these nails that I have on. I got them from Gemstone Nails, and they're made of crystals. They're made of citron, the whole nail. They're so cool. You have to check out Gemstone Nails. If you want some information to their website, just comment below. Anywho, whoops. Okay, so let's get a crystal. What crystals should be worn around this time for the Tauruses? What's a good crystal for Tauruses? There it goes. Carnelian, which is a Taurus crystal for real. You guys know this is a Taurus crystal. So carnelian is all for courage. This says feed your creativity, but I know that carnelian is all for courage, all for God, I freaking malfunction. Your creative side is calling to you. Rather than waiting for inspiration to strike, be that own creative muse. Choose an activity that taps into your imagination. Allow yourself to get messy and create freely. Silence your inner critic and let go of any expectations about what this process should look like. It's not about making a perfect masterpiece. It's about exploring your personal journey and letting your imagination run free. Here are some questions to ask yourself. What sparks your creative side? Is there anything holding you back from letting your creativity run wild? What do you want to create? Here is your, this is what you're supposed to say. Here's your affirmation for this crystal. I am imaginative and create freely. Today, start one new creative project or restart your abandoned one. Ooh. Get into your creativity side. Get that chakra. What is that? Your solar plexus? Yes, get that solar plexus. Is it solar? No, or is that the sacral? No, it's the sacral chakra. Get your sacral chakra flowing. Get that creativity going. Remember, you did have Empress that crossed you on your Celtic cross on that first reading, and so that was about creation, about creating. Remember I said that you have a problem with manifesting? So if you have to create, you have to unblock that sacral chakra. So we're going to go ahead and read the chakra cards just to see what chakra. I'm assuming it's the sacral. We're going to go ahead and go deep with this and see what chakra needs to be. Oh, wow. And that's your aura. Okay. And we get one more for this. Okay. So we didn't see any sacrals, y'all. But what we do have here is the first one that we were talking about earlier was gratitude, being grateful. So we really need to work on what we're grateful for. That was the first card that came out. And I'm going to go into that one. Lucy's best friend writes a letter to Lucy's unborn child. She does this so one day that the child will understand how extraordinary her mother is. Lucy is a friend from Indigo, someone who always supports, never judges, always sees the good side, whatever the circumstances, and uplifts all those around her. In that letter, her gratitude for Lucy shines through. Pause. I just had this thing. So I feel like if you didn't forgive somebody, I don't know why this is coming in so strong, but if you feel like you didn't forgive someone and then you go and you give them advice or you help them with certain things, but you haven't forgave them, then it's not coming from a good place. You understand what I mean? But so I feel like for some of you guys, it has, when it says forgiveness, you know, because if you're already looked at and you're already this giving person and then you haven't forgave someone and you're holding on to this emotion, now the advice and stuff that you give them moving forward may be harmful because it may be tainted by the fact that you still didn't forgive them for something. So I don't know. I had to say that. Let me go back into this though. Lucy's a friend from Indigo, someone who always supports, never judges, always sees the good side, whatever the circumstances, and uplifts all those around her. In this letter, her gratitude for Lucy shines through. Gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. If you are unhappy in any relationship, Lucy reminds you that it is always in your power to change it. There is no mystery to be a good person. Good people just do good things. Who is the person I admire the most? Why can I live at that level? That's what you need to ask yourself. Key ideas: friendship, deep love, pregnancy, nurturing, unconditional love towards self and others. Remember, I told you it's about loving yourself. When seeing in that, you could be resenting people too, because you're giving them all your time and energy, and then you lose time for yourself. Who's going to give you all the self-love? This is a really good message that is coming through for right now, is really working on yourself, really healing yourself, so you can be whole for these other people. You can't just keep giving, and you didn't take care of you first. So that is the clearest message that I heard from Spirit through all these cards. The synchronicity is that message so far. Some of you may be struggling with getting pregnant. Some of you are struggling with giving yourself self-love. And some of you guys are struggling with not being able to love to the fullest capacity because you haven't loved yourself. So you need to take time to admire, find out the things that you love about yourself, find out the things that you admire in one another, and just show appreciation for those things and recognize those things in other people. Like, that is coming through so strong. Like, recognize good things in other people, recognize the good things in yourself, have gratitude, be so grateful for the things around you. Because, oh my gosh, and I feel like you're going to be growing. I feel like this is going to help you grow. This message is going to help you grow. Because I see the growth card coming up. And let's jump into the growth card. Grass is excited. He is ready to tell his best friend Weed that he is gay. But Weed reacts negatively. And it's the first of many judgmental encounters for Grass. For years, he is turned down for jobs, and even when he applies for an apartment, Grass fights for the right to live where he wants and wins. But soon after he moves into his new apartment, someone breaks in and attacks him. In the hospital, his loved ones gather, sharing stories of who Grass was to them. He dies, leaving behind his legacy of love and courage. Grass says, break away. It may be time for a change of scenery. Visit a foreign country, embark on a new enterprise, or learn a skill. Most importantly, grow. Personal inquiry, a question to ask yourself. What have I outgrown? Am I willing to become independent? Key ideas: taking a stand, living your truth, lack of safety, clashing values, teaching by example. Keywords: warrior and peace. Warrior, peace, and courage. Okay, so this is an interesting story. Wow, this is blown me away. Okay, I'm not familiar with this deck. All these decks that I have for this channel, I invested in this channel so I can get some new decks. But that just blew me away because Grass is my first time hearing this story, you guys. So Grass is excited, but he's gay. And when he tells his best friend gay, he's excited about being gay. He tells his best friend he's gay. And the person that he loves and trusts the most, this is his best friend. His best friend totally disses him and tells him, like, that's not cool. And he's like, dang, I was really excited about, that's just like, how many times in life do we get let down? You know what I mean? How many times do we get let down? How many times do we look for someone else's approval, and then when we come to them and we think that they're gonna like something, they don't, and then you're plagued with all these negative emotions after that, because now when you have something excited, you're going back to the first person that hurt you, right? And then you're not, and now that you haven't healed from that first letdown, you're carrying this. You following me? You're carrying this thing that, well, since I got let down now, I'm not going to tell nobody this, and I'm going to treat people like this, because you're basing it off of that first letdown that you had. And Spirit is saying you need to grow from that. That's what you need to forgive. The people who you trusted that hurt you, the people, and I feel like you've forgiven them, but I feel like there's a numbness in your heart. So now it's about forgiving and also being vulnerable again. You have to be vulnerable again, because I remember in that reading you had the Fool you had the Fool placement into which you hope and fear. So you want things to change, you want things to be different, you want this new beginning, but you fear it. You fear being vulnerable, you fear doing things new because of something or someone who hurt you, and your Spirit is saying that you have to grow out of it. You got to grow out of it. And I think Spirit is really blessing you with abundance. So if Spirit is doing all this good stuff for you, then you have to make the first move too. You got to make the first move. You like how I go back into it, but really you got to make the first move and put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Make the first move, because Spirit is like, we're blessing you. We're giving you all these good things. We need you to make the first move and continue to be vulnerable and free. So this is what we're doing for you. Can you do this for us? Okay. Abundance, gold coins, the legend. Inside a magical treasure chest, gold coins swap stories. One coin tells how a man foolishly dropped her down a drain. Ooh. Then cried instead of trying to get her out. Later, an enterprising little girl used string and chewing gum to fish her out. The coins remember how the girl saved them along with many others, and eventually bought a house. As all coins desired to be well and spent, they agreed that she was indeed a wise person. Okay, so one coin. So it's a story about coins. Think about your relationship with money. Are you the wise girl or the foolhardy man? The wise girl, somebody dropped the foolish man dropped the coin down the drain. An entrepreneuring little girl takes chewing gum and string, like a fishing thing, to get the coins out that the man dropped down there. And they're asking you, what type of person are you with your money? Are you the type that just throws your money down the drain? Or are you the type to look for opportunities to get some money? Is basically what it's saying. It says, be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? Ooh, now that's deep. Wow. So, one thing I can say about this is, I mean, are you so financially well off that you don't feel like you have to emotionally face things? That's what I'm looking at. Like, well, I got money, so I don't have to do this and I don't have to do that. I don't have to forgive and I don't have to face anything. I'll just spend, if I feel a certain way, I'll just spend money and give money. Ooh, and that's another thing too, is coming in strong. You could be the type of person where you, instead of facing your problems, you just spoil people and give them money. Instead of just really just analyzing the situation and getting to the core of it, you kind of just like, well, I'm gonna buy this and we're gonna do this and we'll just forget about it. So be careful. I just want to say that. So be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to set that already. Think about your relationship with money. Okay, abundance through gratitude. Release regret being good with money. And gratitude comes up again. So you need to be grateful for everything that you have. You have no regrets and be good with your money. Friendship, wisdom, windfall. Wow, I feel like a lot of wisdom is coming into this reading for you. I think I'm really unlocking or confirming some things for you, to say the least. So I'm very excited about that. That was really deep and interesting, because this theme of you giving money comes out strong too. All right, let's get into this angel oracle. What do the angels have to say? What do our angels have to say? And I just absolutely love doing these readings. I could do this all day. I could do this all day long. And, you know, I'm just jumping in. So a couple of weeks from now, I'm just going to be more on point and more on point. So if I'm a little off today, just bear with me. Again, this is a collective reading. I'm not going to be able to go in too hard on you guys, you know. If it was personal, then I could read your soul, okay? I've had a lot of good reviews on my readings. So anyway, let's get in here. Angel, what angel wants to say something? What message do we have today for our Taurus collective? Spirit, what are you trying to... There we go. There it is. Blessings and abundance. I knew you was paid, man. This Taurus group are some bosses. This is the boss group, straight up. I want to see what that bottom deck energy is too. Ease and grace. Okay. A light of blessings and abundance is being wrapped around you now, and your angels want you to know that they are supporting you. They are encouraging you to trust in your intuition and any other guidance you are receiving at this time, as it will lead you toward tremendous growth, fulfillment. Many blessings are being showered upon your present situation. If you have not yet experienced them, know that they will be revealed and shared in the perfect time, space, and sequence. All the doors to abundance are now being opened to you. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to begin counting your blessings. Then you'll be open to receiving even more of them. This is an extended message, and I feel so led to read it. Wow, synchronicity is amazing in this video. I mean, it's talking about growth, who we're just talking about. It's talking about blessings. It's talking about wisdom to counting your blessings. And the more you count them, the more that you will receive. And that's just being grateful. That ties into having gratitude. Wow. Abundance is the spiritual reward for trusting and sharing our gifts and talents. When we align our choices and actions with the highest good, we will be blessed with opportunities. At this time, you are in a place of deep spiritual connection and strength and are being given the opportunity to feel spiritually rich.
Even if you're feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, the veil between this realm and heaven is thin, and you have a light and support. You have light and support all around you. If you have any concerns about finances or assets, know that the hand of God is guiding your situation to a blessed outcome. Trust in your talents and the angels who are supporting you. Ooh, just get ready, get ready, get ready. I gotta do this again. Get ready. Okay, I know I can't sing, y'all, but I can when I want to, but we ain't going there. I had to hit that because, again, it keeps reiterating through this reading. It's a pattern, and it's about the abundance that you have, and then it's about, you know, having that abundance and being thankful for that abundance because other abundance is going to come. And it's also about spirituality, and it's also about your intuition and letting spirit lead you. And it's so about that. Spirit wants to lead you. Spirit is here saying your intuition is high, and we're here. This is your time. Don't worry. We're going to help you make every right decision. And that's why I had to hit this. I had to let you guys know that it's just, it's so powerful because spirit is leading you. Your spirit is leading you, and that is so beautiful. When spirit can lead you, when you're in a place in your life and spirit can lead you to abundance, then oh my gosh, what comes after that? Success. So I think that is so beautiful, Taurus. Okay, let's go to the next one. I got your moon. Let's get your herb. What herb do we have for our Tauruses? Maybe you can get the tea of this herb. Or eat this herb, incorporate this herb into your diet. Let's see what herb that we have for Taurus. Repel. And what herb is that? Cohosh, black cohosh. Oh my gosh. There's a store called Herbally Grounded in Vegas. I used to love that store. I know they have cohosh in a pill form. This is going to tell me the health benefits of cohosh, but I would strongly recommend that you look at cohosh magicals. Wikipedia. You can Wikipedia cohosh magical properties and also see why it's called into your life. I thought this book was going to give me more of the magical side, but they gave me more of the medicinal side of the herbs, but which is fine. I love all the information that we can get on whichever herb, you know. It's all good to know the medicinal properties and also the medical, I said that, the medicinal properties and also the spiritual properties. I love to know the spiritual properties too, because if we're talking about moons, we're talking about doing spells, we're talking about, you know, just even conjuring up a good cup of tea to save the day, you know, or doing a spiritual bath. You want to know what not only medicinal properties, but magical properties. Black cohosh is often used as a dietary supplement medicinally as a remedy for gynecological and other disorders, including sore throats, kidney problems, and depression. This plant is poisonous in large doses and can irritate nerve centers, can interfere with birth control, and may cause abortion. The root is an expectorant, hypnotic, sedative tonic, and vasodilator. It is harvested in the autumn as the leaves lie down, then cuts into the pieces and dried. In North America, this plant has been used to create an antidote to snake bites, giving it the name black snake root. Curiously, some frogs and toads are attracted to the plant. One of the most striking features of black cohosh is its medicinal smell, which repels many insects. Its informal name is bugbane and gives rise to its oracle property, repel. It may be a strange word to see in an oracle context, but there are many situations in which rejecting, ejecting, repelling, or warding off may be necessary. Consider what to do with bad energy, the unwelcome advances of someone, or even your own negative thoughts or feelings. Push away things that are holding you back or weighing you down, such as negative self-talk, draining people or situations, or destructive criticism. Dwelling on the negative is seldom helpful. In the tarot deck, the Six of Swords is one that speaks of cutting ties and moving on. Okay, so this is about repelling negative energy. And again, there was something in this reading earlier that I said about your energy, about being negative. Maybe someone you haven't forgave someone based off of, and then you're giving them advice, and then it could be, not coming from a good place. Again, like holding on to things that people did to you in the past as well. Holding on to things that people did to you in the past. This is what this looks like. Kohash. So Kohash wards off. Ooh. Oh, and I just got another revelation right now. So, it could be that you could have been planting some seeds recently that were negative based off of your negative emotions. But it did say that you made a decision, so maybe not. Maybe that could or could not be. But for some of you guys, it could be that you could plant seeds unknowingly because of the negative thoughts, the negative self-talk. So this card to me is definitely about, you holding on. I feel like you're holding on to something from the past, and it creates these negative emotions for the future, and it leads you to a place where you feel like, things can't change, that you can't be vulnerable. So I want to encourage you to really take notice of any negative feelings and thoughts that you may have, and find a way to protect yourself from those emotions. If it's you have to start thinking differently, saying affirmations. You have to start burning some sage. Every time you have this thought of something, you have to do something different in order to repel that energy, to uproot whatever routines that you have struggle with because of what people have done to you. You have to learn how to get yourself out of that. Woo! Said a mouthful right there. But you can replay that back. I don't want to keep repeating. So, yes, that's the black cohosh. So get some black cohosh if you're not trying to have a baby. Because like it did say, black cohosh is not good for someone who's trying to conceive or pregnant. But black cohosh, it's basically, cohosh is used if it can kill a baby growing, because it said it's not good, because people used to use, I know about black cohosh a little bit off the top of my head. I know that people used to use that, like in China, they use black cohosh in order, like as in birth control, as to not have a baby or to get rid of a baby, like to terminate pregnancy. They will take black cohosh. So what that's letting me know is the spirit is saying there is some things that is deeply rooted, that of a habit that you have did or accumulated, that you planted some seeds, and I'm pretty sure it's unknowingly, because it's all come from being victimized. There's a situation where so now, since you've been victimized, you think that everyone is going to be like that, or the situation is going to happen again. So in order to protect yourself, you don't trust, and you don't do this, you don't do that. I don't know specifically, everyone's individual, but my point for saying all that is, Spirit is saying, do something to kill that noise, to kill that negativity. And how you're going to kill that negativity, black cohosh, if you drink the tea, like black cohosh is just a good representation of for the body, how it helps kills things that are growing, right? So you got to figure out what in your life that you need to uproot and kill. You got to kill it. It's like, don't just think that we're going to think differently for one day and then it's going to change. No, the spirit is saying you're going to have to kill that noise. You're going to have to kill it. So whatever it is that you got maybe growing, maybe some weeds or something like that, you're going to have to uproot those weeds. Okay, so we're moving on to the next one. Taurus, I'm about to wrap up your reading. Got a couple more cards, and then we'll be wrapped up. But I'm going to get into your color, burgundy. How did I know that was going to come out? I love burgundy. Burgundy is the bomb. Awaken your passion. Awaken your passion. Awaken your passion. Let's go with that. Burgundy connects to your passion, vibrancy, and enthusiasm for life. It leads you to your life purpose and makes your dreams reality. Burgundy also energizes you whenever you're feeling down, showing you your path when you feel lost. Awaken your passion with burgundy. When you are passionate about something, your intuition, heart, and soul awakens. You start to experience clarity and purpose in your life. Spend some time connecting to your passion. Write down all the things you love or would love to do. Feel free and experience. Wear something burgundy close to your heart to create a special bracelet for yourself that you can wear often, or create a special bracelet for yourself that you can wear often to remind you of your passion. You can also make or purchase a picture of burgundy circle every day and spend 5 minutes meditating on this circle, awakening your zest for life. Energize yourself by taking a deep, connected breaths as you focus your attention on the color burgundy. Say, divine intelligence, please allow me to awaken my intuition, passion, and love for life so that I can fulfill my extraordinary potential. Get you some burgundy. It didn't say drink you some burgundy wine, but I'm going to tell you, bro, sis, king, queen, get you some burgundy wine. Get you a cup of that and sip on that and listen to this reading again. But awaken your passion. This is all about what we've been talking about was, awakening your passion, letting your intuition lead you, okay? Awakening your passion, all right? Awaken it. Keep yourself focused on burgundy, and that is going to help your creativity, keep you on track with making this experience fun. Okay, we want to make this experience fun. The universe is fun. This is our playground. Okay, this is not a task. This is fun, and you will begin to see that the more you spend time in spirit, you will begin to see that. So I got two more left. And I love my animal spirit. Now, I am a fan of totems. Like, if I see a hummingbird, I'm going to look up the hummingbird. Well, I used to have to look it up. I kind of know what it means now. But if I see a dragonfly, if I see a bear, like, I'm really going to see a bear. Like, maybe I see bear packaging on something a lot. I'll see a bumblebee. A bumblebee will leave me alone. Or cats. Oh, my God. Cats love my house. Like, they're my cats. They're the neighbor's cats. But they always come over here. I caught my son feeding one of the cats, so I don't know. But I pay attention to the animals around. I pay attention to everything around us. That's why I'm giving you the colors. Now, if you start seeing colors, you're going to be like, whoa. Even the numbers. If you start seeing 37, you had 91. You had a lot of numbers. So go back to the beginning and look at those numbers. What do we got here? Ladybug. Oh my God. That's all about good luck. That's like the best. I used to love seeing ladybugs. We got the ladybug. Oh my gosh. So bomb. Ladybug. Good luck. I know all about this one. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Ashe. All right, let's read that. Luck, life cycle, good omen, joy, delicate beauty, harmless faith, change, release, renewal. The arrival of Ladybug is always an omen of good luck. The person with Ladybug totem is usually a lively and colorful companion. You are a bringer of joy. You are trustworthy, easygoing, and happy. Ladybug people reminds others to let things flow at a natural pace. Ladybug urges you to leave your worries behind and know that in due time your dreams will come true. Ladybug medicine asks you to be true to yourself and teaches you that you can never be happy living someone else's idea of life. The name Ladybug came from its association with the Virgin Mary, Lady of Heaven. Ladybugs have often been tied to the spiritual devotion, and those with this totem do well with daily meditation and prayer. Ladybugs have a short life cycle and reproduce many times each season. This links them to the energies of renewal and abundance. If a ladybug wanders into your life now, know that good luck and cheerful happiness are just around the corner. This is the contrary. Don't let worry ruin your happiness. Life is short. Seize the day. Do not despair. Joy is everywhere. Don't let others dim your colors. Ashe. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love Ladybug Totem. When I used to see ladybugs like fly on my window, I would go crazy. Okay. Like I just knew something good was going to happen. Oh my gosh, that's a great card to get. All right, this is the last one I got for you, beautiful Taurus. Let's see what affirmation that we have for you. And thank you for tuning in to the Big 10. I hope that this helps you guys and if you want a personal reading, let me know. We can get personal. This is just for the collective. So let's see. Oh, what affirmation we have for you guys. I have the attitude of gratitude. This is the name of my deck, you guys. I have the attitude of gratitude for what surrounds me right now in this moment. Ooh, be grateful for the people around you, Taurus. Be grateful for the people around you. Says, I have the attitude of gratitude for what surrounds me right now in this moment. I have the attitude of gratitude for what surrounds me right now in this moment. Ashe. All right, I hope this helped. I will see you guys next time. If you liked this video, thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Bye.